Alright, so I'm closing out that. And so I think I figured out what I'm going to do. We're going to move on to a GBA game. Because I think I might be able to beat a GBA game with the time that we've got left. So I'm going to do one more game. I'm going to try my best to go through it here in the stream. I make no promises, but we'll see what we can do. And so let me grab the game and then get the rest of that started up, and we'll be good to go. Because I'm trying my best not to grab a game that I'll have to finish. Well, actually, I don't think it matters if I finish it or not, or if I have to finish it later. But I think that's my big thing, is I'm wanting to try to play some things I can get through here in the stream. Guess there's no money in playing the Saw. Oh, my bad. I misread that. So let me... I tell you what would you guys want? I know this is my birthday, but I'm gonna ask what would you guys want? I'm gonna give you the option, and I'm gonna try my best not to make it into something like purposely playing trash. Would you guys rather me play a game that I might be able to finish with the bit of time we have left for the stream? Or would you rather me play a game that I would probably need to finish at a later date? Yeah, I know, Cosmoronic, you want an Act 2. I don't own that yet. It's on my things to get in the future list. Seriously, it is on my list of things to do. In-app due to works or whatever. My big problem is I've got a whole bunch of video games, and I don't know what to play. It's like having cable. You got hundreds of stations, and you have nothing to watch. That you could beat today. You could package a birthday stream in a nice little bundle. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Give me just a moment then. Alright, just dropped Winx Club in the GBA. I don't have Winx Club, so what I'm going to do is, I do have a GBA game, and I'm going to see if we can beat it today. I make no promises, but what I'm going to do is, there's a game that my wife bought me last year that I have not had the chance to really play, or haven't taken the time, which sounds bad. We're going to give that a shot and see if I can get it to working. There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to switch it over here. Yeah, we're playing another Disney game. Not connected to any chat. Oh, great. By the way, I'm sorry that took... What? Okay, but I said, why am I having to authorize NetSplit? XSplit. You know, Black Ops has been my game of the past 2 weeks. Don't know what else to play. Torture. Yes, and that's a lot of things that people don't know about is you're sitting there, and the thing is, Soy Bomb knows that I've been trying my best to figure out... I'm going to move the mic real quick so I can look at my TV screen. That I've been trying to set everything up as far as like a schedule, but my schedule changes like every other day, and it's maddening. So we're going to play The Incredibles. In the golden age of superheroes, Bob Parr, known to all as Mr. Incredible, was one of the world's greatest. He saved lives and fought evil on a daily basis. One day... Level... Okay, question. Why do I need a password for the very first stage of the game? And I'm dead serious about this. Why do I need a password for the very first stage? I don't understand. But we got ourselves a nice little beat-em-up going. Mr. Incredible. Oh, Mr. Incredible. I need your help. Double tap to move quickly. Oh, what is it, ma'am? One day, level 1. My cat Squeaker is stuck in the tree. Please help him. Press BBB quickly to do a combo. You can also do a super move while pressing R while attacking. So that's the way they've got this thing set up. Is yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Thank you, Mr. Incredible. I gotta say I do kind of like the way they're doing the tutorial here. I'm just here to help. Whoa, I didn't know about that, but that was a neat little attack that I did just then. So I just realized that I'm playing literally 2 beat-em-up games, one after the other. Almost. Huh. Cool. Ready for action. Who are you supposed to be? His run is excellent. Yeah, my name is Incredible. I'm your #1 fan. I want to be your sidekick. Ah. I've got to say that so far this game looks pretty cool. It seems kind of crisp. Yeah, this is kind of a beat-em-up sandwich. You're right, Draven. A to double jump. I can knock barrels into enemies. Why am I... Alright. Ooh, and if I need health, I have health. Right there, ready for me. So this is actually... Yeah, the art style is pretty good. For a GBA game, this is very crisp. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I don't really need it, but I might as well since it's right there. Level 1, 2, ready, go. So, this is really good so far. Ooh, I like that. So, yeah. So, and I just realized something else. Every game I've played today has been a licensed game. Which I guess is kind of true to the channel, so... Ooh, gotta get rid of the guy with the gun. Dude, I like the fact that I can just run and elbow these guys. This is great. Oh, I gotta drop down, apparently? Yeah, I gotta drop down on the ledge here. Now, this is all I do is just slide and hit and slide and hit. I mean, let's be honest. It's true to the way I handle things. It's just licensed game after licensed game. But I would argue that for the most part, most of what I've... Well, even the Sesame Street game has its charm and bits about it that would be enjoyable, not just for children. Well, actually, yeah, just for children. Kids today... Ooh, and okay, so that's working out quite well. So I'm gonna grab. Ow, that hurt a lot, dude. Seriously. So I guess while I'm at it, I don't know if I'd necessarily call The Incredibles a children's movie. I guess you could argue that it is. But, kids today. Yeah. Old man ranting. He's old. Now, if you really want to see an old man stream, you hop into that Stingray Gaming. No, he's not here, so I shouldn't joke about his age. Although that's always been kind of a fun running gag that we've had with him. So I'm about to quickly lose my life, or lose one of my men. Ugh. Yeah, he is older. A crook offers Mr. Incredible another opportunity to help the unfortunate. You can tell a lot about a woman by the content of her purse. But maybe that's not what you had in mind. With lightning speed, a curiously elastic arm stretches in and delivers a devastating right hook. It's alright, I got him. I'm not doing a woman's voice. A simple thank you will suffice. Thanks, but I don't need any help. You've got to be more flexible. And she hops off into the sunset. And by the contents of her ancient Chinese proverb. Ancient Chinese proverb, yes. Level 121. So I think now I'm going to be Elastic Girl? No, Frozone. Right. Shouldn't you be getting ready? Still got time. I never have time for anything. I'm too busy. Press A or B to form ramps in the ice. So, oop. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things where if I slip up just so, I'm going to end up falling on my head. A. Okay, so that's how that looks. That's interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of curious how some of this stuff works, but hey, I will look at chat in just a moment. I don't know if there's anything else there, but I'm kind of having to focus on this. And I'm getting water bottles because I'm having to use the water bottles, or else I'm going to end up falling on my keister. Okay, I just pushed a random button because I saw a question mark. It's like, I don't know what button you need to press right now. It's like, good, because I don't know either. Water bucket, that got me an extra life. Okay, that's important to remember. B. And that's what happens if I mess up. I fall on my head. Alright, so when is this? Oh, that's B. I pressed B by accident. When does the stage end? Oh, it ends now. Oh. Thank you, Frozone. It's the 1960s. That wouldn't have happened. Oh, it's not the 1960s. It's probably more like the 80s. Ooh. I'm liking the combat of this game. Other than the fact that you can easily find yourself surrounded by enemies, this got some cool attacks, you know, attack power, stuff like that. And the animation's very fluid. So yeah, I'm saying this seems like a solid game right now. Very, very solid. Ooh, that was like almost death. I just gotta get rid of the guys with the guns, because I don't want the guys with the guns to come and like shoot me down. I don't like the fact that it seems like I can't grab hold of enemies. And that to me seems like something that would be very helpful in a game like this, is being able to grab and toss enemies around. I mean, that's a small nitpick, but you'd think since, you know, Mr. Incredible's thing is he is super strong, that he would have that ability, you know, just to grab and toss enemies around. But, I mean, again, small nitpick in what's overall right now seems to be a very solid game. Ooh. Okay, I need to... Come on, slam! Slam into the ground! Alright, knock the guns out of their hand. Solid 55 for Medicare for this. So, it may get worse very soon. I mean, or... It seems solid for a GBA game. Maybe I should say it like that. Maybe that would be a better way to word this, is it seems solid for a GBA game. Ah, he is going to jump! Oh no. What am I doing? Ah, oh yeah. I'm gonna save this dude's life and he's not gonna die, but... My neck, my collarbone, I think you broke it. With counseling, I think you'll come to forgive me. Wait a minute. Ah, it's the opening scene from the movie. Okay. So yeah, it's the opening. Yeah, the opening thing with the bank vault and everything else that takes place, and the fact that Incrediboy pretty much almost causes the bad guy, the mime, to get away. That's right. Bon voyage. Okay, I'm slowly starting to remember a lot about this game from what I remember. Monsieur Incroyable. And Incrediboy, he somehow found his way up the stairs to get in there. I don't know. And so he hops off. All right. Can I... Ooh, that did a bunch of damage to him. Maybe it's just me, but that seemed really, really easy. For boss. There we go. That's more like it. We get henchmen now. That's more what I'm expecting is, Am I hearing, like, ho ho ho? I am hearing that. The ho 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 ho. Sounds like Keenan from All That as far as the French lessons that were taught in the bathtub. If you remember the show, oh, awesome. He's got new attacks. That's not good. Oh, good grief. Well, I'm about to lose a life. Alright, so we got a 3-tiered boss who starts out really easy. And... seems like the time to attack is when he does the ha-ha. And then I'm gonna get hit anyway, so... and go ahead, jump up, do that, jump again. And, okay, so if I do this, I think I can go... Ooh. Alright, I'm still gonna... Cricky knows who was too good to reprise his role for the voice of this game. Probably so. So we've beaten the boss, but now Buddy's gonna ruin everything for us. I don't know how many stages this thing has. See, I invented these rocket boots. I can fly. Can you fly? Now you've officially carried it too far, buddy. Fly home. I work alone. Take this one home and make sure his mom knows what he's been doing. And then, you know, it's time for Mr. Incredible to make it to get married. The new Mrs. Incredible says her vows, as long as we both shall live, no matter what happens. Hey, come on. We're superheroes. What could happen? Everything can happen, because, again, the superheroes, the problems, and study current events, a superhero is being sued for saving someone. Under tremendous public pressure and lawsuits, the government quietly initiates the superhero relocation program. The supers will no longer be held accountable for past actions for a promise to never again resume hero work. 15 years later. forced to hang up a super suit 15 years ago, along with all of the other legendary crime fighters of the day, Bob and Helen Parr, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, have adopted civilian identities and are trying to live a normal life with their 3 kids. Okay, so we got a lot of exposition now. The mysterious communication summons him. Mirage represents the top secret division of the government, designing and testing experimental technology. We have need of your unique abilities. Highly experimental prototype robot has escaped our control. Only someone with your unique abilities can contain the robot without completely destroying it. If you accept, your payment will be equivalent to triple your annual salary. A few short days later, mission to Nomadison. I don't like the font of this because the I's and the L's and the exclamation points all look too similar. It may be on the TV I'm using. Yeah, it's actually on the TV I'm using because I'm looking over at the screen, my computer screen, and I will do that later. At any rate, we're at level 2. And let me see what time it is. Because we may not finish this game today, but we can get pretty far into it. He looks like he's got a massive gut right there. Which, if I remember correctly, at this point he pretty much did have kind of a massive gut. What is that? I don't know what the coins do. If I remember correctly, the woman who voiced Helen was actually in another superhero movie, although it was a much, much worse one. If you guys watch Batman vs. Superman, she was the senator that gets killed about halfway through the movie by Lex Luthor. Oh, so this thing turns around. But I can use it fast enough to do that. We got quiet all of a sudden, which part of it's my fault, I guess. Game, what you doing? What you doing? Ow! So it's gonna hit me regardless, and so I have to wait for it to come back. That's not the greatest thing in the world. Come on, go. I love... Okay, now I'm starting to kind of feel the vibes of playing one of these games where I'm trying my best to find the hitbox, and the hitbox is kind of weird. It's... That is kind of annoying right now, the fact that I should be on level with these guys, but that's sometimes the problem with beat-em-up games. You think you're where you need to be, and then you find out that you're not. Okay. Oh, seriously. Alright. Can I give this guy a flying... Oh, nope, he's gonna... Alright, stay away and quit getting hit by this guy is what you need to do, Moo. So has anybody tried speedrunning this game? And that's a serious question, I'm not making fun of anybody. Alright, so I'm weirded out by the fact that these games are divided up into sections like this. Like it's level 212, level 222, level 313. It's weird the way this stuff is set up. You don't have to tell me it, that it's divided into parts like that. Just let me play the game. Okay, that's how I take that out easily, I guess. And... Hey, Jay, how are you? There's no place like home. I looked away to see what Jay had said, and I got nailed in the process, which is fine. Alright, stop spinning, stop spinning. Alright. I don't know what the Incredible token does. Alright. Really? Another one appears? That's... Oh, and that does nothing to the robots to stun them. Receive my question by Spiders keychain. Key charger embedded. That's cool. I am so taking hits from this right now. And I have not been hitting it. I'm just... Oh, that's not good. I am almost done for. So I can charge my phone whenever I'm on the desktop. That's pretty cool, actually. That is actually very cool. Can I get some... one of these things again? It would behoove me to defeat this as quickly as possible. Can I take it out from here? I can. And I get hit by one in the process. Don't drop down, okay. Okay, so now I need to walk over here and just attack this. Moo, yell at me. I'm working out while you stream, baby. Make me feel the burn. When you say yell at you, like, do you want me to make you feel like a disappointment? You know, you dishonor family? You know, what we're going for here? Because I can yell as far as, you know, I can make you feel bad about yourself. You know, I can call you a big pile of goo and things of that nature and be mean. You know, like, what all are you going for? What kind of motivation are we after? Because I can do it all. I can even do reverse ASMR. Ooh, I need that. I need that. Alright, I want to just quickly destroy this before it can hit me. As it hits me. Just destroy. Motivation. I'm Asian, you racist. I am not a racist. Oh. I have been good not to die so far at this game. Yep. Okay. If those guys would stop spinning for a moment and give me the opportunity to attack them, that would be grand. Oh. Do I need to do this? No? That's what I need to do, okay. Okay, let's reach over to the top. Master here. I was getting ready to do something like that. Eventually. Let's have fun with it first, though. Okay, what is that token for? I mean, you can do the thing. I tell you one thing that I would do while I work out, and you might be interested in it as well. When it comes to music, and I'm just walking on lava now, so that's different. It's the boss. Okay. I attack the hands. Okay, so that's how that works. What type of music do you listen to while... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is this what I'm about to be... Okay, so... Okay. Oh, So I have to jump. Speedrunner records an hour and 31 minutes. Again, why? What type of music do you listen to while you exercise, Jay, out of curiosity? Like, because they do say that the type of music that you listen to does go a long way to that adrenaline rush and things of that nature. And by the way, incidentally enough, I know you're listening to me right now, so I understand that. But what I mean is normally, I'm currently like fitness boxing, so it has its own music. I gotcha. What I want you to do, Jay, is I want you to reach out and realize that your goals are right in front of you. What are you going to do with those goals, though? Are you going to reach out and grab hold of them? Or are you just going to allow yourself to not get that extra bit in? And we just lost another life. You're capable of reaching those goals. I'm not a good motivational speaker right now. Much like, do you want a body like Mr. Incredible? This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to put hard work and effort into it. Because a body like his doesn't come naturally. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Almost sounded like I was encouraging you to use steroids. I'm not doing this right. I'm not very good at this, am I? Do all the roids. Use the fast way to an incredible body. Mr. Incredible returns home with a fresh outlook on life. All the roids. He visits E, the legendary designer, to the superheroes of the Golden Age. She creates a supersuit for him, and it's bold, dramatic, heroic. Ready for a second mission, a fitter, more confident Mr. Incredible flies to Nomanison once again. Reach my goals. Do the thing. Get that body like Mr. Incredible. After Zora was just sent to a conference room to wait for his mission. Okay, so we're still in level 2? I would argue that this is not level 2. Suddenly the Omnidroid appears. So we have another boss fight? Yes? No? Maybe? We have another boss fight! I might as well just take the hits and just whack the thing in the head. Because I think it missed me every single time just then. Okay, so the hands are going to do their thing now. Try the first one. And... ooh! Oh, that still hit me. That's not good. Alright, so it's like, ow, 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 my hand, you hurt it in my hand. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's locking on me now. Oh, joy of joys. It is locking onto me now. So what's the whole thing with Tetris 99? I'm not from... Is Tetris 99 a new game or something? I understand what Tetris is. I'm just not familiar with Tetris 99. Doing that running jump actually knocks... gives me some stun frames there. Alright, quickly, just start waylaying this guy. I just wanted to do what I can to quickly take him out, because he's going to be able to hit me. He's going to be able to hit me hard in just a moment. Yep. First one round of Tetris 99. Yep, come on. Herculean uppercut, and that's not enough. Alright, finally. So, this looks like it's going to be kind of a short game, because we're already at Syndrome. It's too much for Mr. Incredible. I went through quite a few supers to get it worthy to fight you. Now it's finally ready. So yeah, it seems like, now unless we're playing as Helen next. I can't move. Major modifications, I'm gonna droid here, but it's worth it. After all, I'm your biggest fan. buddy. Yeah. Buddy, it's incredible either. The weapon that I invented, I can defeat you, and I unleash it to get past everyone's respect. Get past everyone's respect. It's cool, huh? 0 point energy. Say the best invention for myself. Who's super now? Oh, brilliant. Syndrome makes sure to get rid of Mr. Incredible once and for all. Syndrome's probe reports life readings are negative. Mr. Incredible terminated. And we're still in level 2. Unleash it. We must find out and put a stop to it. And we find the Cyclops ripoff dead. Gazer beam. Alright, so... Alright, so I mean... Oh, it turned around on me all of a sudden. Oh, and now I've got a bunch of mooks to fight. And I can't attack the barrels. Good. Okay, apparently there's nothing in there of interest. Can I attack that? No. Okay. Do I will say I kind of like the fact that the bird will fly away at times, like when I get close to it, apparently. Or when I try to attack it, so that's something that's neat. Do I need to take this thing out? I do take the bird out. If I don't take the bird out, it keeps sending mooks at me. Why are you flexing, dude? You don't have muscles. You're not strong like Jay. You're not as good at the workout as he is at boxing. He'd knock you out. Flexing like you got something. You got nothing. Oh, great. So, there is at least a shadow to let me know where these things are. There we go. And that's enough to destroy it. Let's see, did my chat die? No, okay. I was making sure the chat didn't die on me, because if the chat died... I was about to ask, I was like, I'm not seeing anything, I just want to make sure. Nope, that's all me. I have killed the chat. I have destroyed the Alright, destroy that, so it doesn't do any more enemies. I will give them that. That's a neat little enemy. Come on. Health. What are the incredible tokens for? I wish I knew. And the game doesn't really spell that out to me, and I don't have a booklet with this, so I'm assuming that it deals with Al's health? Or not his health, like his ability to be like super strong and stuff. So we get more enemies. Come on. Blow up. He missed every shot there. I will accept that. I still think this is a solid enough game. You haven't killed anything, Moo, except for Sesame Street Countdown. Huh? Oh, I got you. Ooh, okay, these guys have heat-seeking missiles, so that's problematic. And that does nothing to them. And one of them flew away for some reason. I'm still in level 2. It's crazy. Yeah, so if I destroy the blue parrot fast enough, enemies won't really spawn around me all that quickly, so that's very helpful. And we get green mooks, as opposed to blue ones. The blue ones with guns, or flying mooks. I don't really know if there's any major difference in the green mooks or the blue ones. Just the fact that they're green. And see, that's something that bothers me about palette swaps when you have beat 'em ups. It's like, hey, they're basically like, I'll have to check that out in just a second. When you get into the palette swaps in beat 'em up games, that bothers me royally. This is one of the things that I will say that I won't, not that I will say, but one of the things I really appreciated about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, great, we got not only did they do palette swaps, each of the enemies were unique in some way. And so that said something to me. It tells me that time and effort, or more time and effort was put into this game, or put into a game, when you may have something like a palette swap, but it's not a stupid, simple palette swap. There's actually depth to the palette swap. Just destroy that, because if I can destroy that, I can get health in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna abstain from the health for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna get it in just a minute, but I can do without getting it for the moment. You counter as Detection 99 didn't work out. Battle Royale with Tetris, you battle against 98 other people in Tetris, the last one standing. I would not last long at that. If I remember correctly, Tetris was supposed to be kind of like an IQ tester, you know, to test how intelligent people were. I had an uncle who was very, very good at it. I could not play it to save my life. Granted, I understand that, you know, it was a child playing Tetris, but I digress. Okay, I'm just doing like the running, sliding hit at the moment. If anything, I'm thinking the green guys have a little bit more health than the blue guys do. And that's about the only major difference between the two that I can tell. Is just you got more health from your green mooks. Whereas your blue guys, they take far, far less hits. And that's exactly the difference between them. Which I guess, you know, that's at least something that's different between them. But there's really not a whole lot else that differentiates them from the other enemies. His robots are a whole lot more different than his mooks. Alright, so we're on level 3. How many levels are there to level 2? Again, that's I believe a viable question. And all I'm doing is like the running slide, because that seems to be like the only major thing the best thing to do against a lot of these enemies is just run, slide, and slam into them. Just you go with what works. Alright, I will give them credit. The bird is a neat feature. And it's clever, you know, the way that's set up. So I will give them all the credit in the world for the way they set that up. Alright. No, you survived. I didn't realize you had survived. Now you're dead. And my slide is not working. There, that works. Alright, more green mooks. Oh, mooks with batons. I'm assuming these are some sort of electrical batons that are supposed to, like, kill me and hurt me and things of that nature. And I'm sure if I allow myself to get surrounded by them long enough for them to do damage, they would really hurt. But I'm not going to give them that opportunity, because that just seems dumb to me. Alright. I didn't mean to grab that health that fast, but that is my fault. So how's your run of Tetris 99 going? I knew that was coming. Wow, that actually worked. Okay, so I need to remember that from now on. Just bop them on the head. And... okay, so these guys, if I jump up like so... that one mook, did I, like, step on his hand or something? He's just, like, frozen there in, hello, we have a new mook. And I'm betting a ground attack would go very far on him. And if I just continually drop down on his tummy, that would do the trick. And I was absolutely correct. So basically, they're just wanting you to do, like, in order to beat a lot of these enemies, just do the same old super moves. I'm serious. That's all you gotta do. Just do the same old super moves over and over and over. And once you've done those same old super moves, that's all there is to it. Alright, so there's that. Have we beaten? We're still in state level 2. Okay. Let's say, am I facing another Omnidroid, or... okay, it's these guys, so... Alright. Okay, they're gonna start getting off. More palette swaps. I can do special moves, but... I think I can tell why this got a 55. While it is basically still, I'm going to argue that it's a solid enough game, it's getting repetitious really fast, because it's literally the same enemies just over and over and over. And there's really not a whole lot of difference to them. It's like, hey, we got a green guy. What does the green guy do? He's got more health. We got a blue guy with a gun. Okay, well, that's different. We've also got a green guy with a gun. Well, what does he do? He's the exact same thing as the blue guy, but with just a little bit more health. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that health so fast. Oh. No, I didn't hit him? Okay. We need to kill this real quick. This is top priority. Because I didn't get hit by anything, but that would have been really bad. I'm still trying to figure out how you could beat this game in like an hour. I guess not be terrible at it. That would go along. Grab that, and that. All right. Ooh. Just start waylaying this, because I don't want a bunch of these. Ah, and they focus on you. That's a good show. That's dangerous. Ah, there's another one of those. I am so glad that Mook gave me enough time to destroy that one piece of equipment. 242. So, out of curiosity, anybody here ever watch the Incredibles movies, like both of them? Because there were 2 movies, and I kind of want to gauge everyone's thoughts on them, since that's kind of what we're playing right now. Is the first one. What were your thoughts on the movies if you had the opportunity to watch them? I thought the first one was really good. The second one was not bad at all. I just thought that there was something about the second one that I don't hold it as dear in my heart. I've only seen the first one. I thought it was a fun movie. Yeah, the first one was magic. Was great. I'm fearing, though, at the moment that one of the problems with the second one is that Pixar is falling into the thing that people complained about Disney around the time that Pixar came into the scene, and that is sequels. Disney was known for the absolutely annoying sequel, and they would have sequels to everything. And Pixar has gotten a lot. And the first one thought was a fun movie. Yeah, Toy Story 4. Resume. That's my serious thought about Toy Story 4. I'm like, this could be a really, really good movie, and it could be really solid. But I'm scared to death that Pixar is getting into the realm of, you know what we need? We need another sequel. And it's to the point where, I'll be honest, like, it makes me nervous about some of my absolute favorite Pixar movies. Like, you know, finding out that Cars got 3 sequels, to me, Cars is I don't want to call it the straw man argument, but it's really the argument for why you don't want to make too many sequels. Because the second Cars, I've only seen the first Cars. Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I've only seen the first Cars. Oops. And I'm going to be honest, I did not like the first Cars. I thought the first Cars was boring and just not fun at all. And then they make a sequel. And then they make a sequel. And the second movie wasn't that great. And from what I understand, the second movie was essentially the first movie, or the third movie was essentially the first movie, but it just had a different character in the end rather than the first character. And that was always problematic to me. I am noticing some interesting things at the moment. Like, I'm noticing if you see something shiny on the ground, if you ground stomp it, you find an item. Which I'm realizing all of a sudden And I think that's kind of a neat, neat thing that they do. I think they set the enemies up to get to surround you so they're primed for one of those weird attacks. Huh. Knocked an enemy straight into that thing and destroyed it. That's beautiful. I'm about to... Okay, I'm not going to knock the health off the screen, which is good, because I'm going to go back and get that health in just a minute. But, okay, we got one of the big guys again, except he's blue instead of green. It's just the same enemies over and over. But yeah, I saw the trailer for the fourth movie, and like I've got to be honest, like to me the third one ended perfectly, and I thought that it was kind of a fitting narrative. The idea of that's a life, I think, yeah. Oh, so I'm just surrounded by rocks falling. The idea of, you know, when the first movie came out, it was nice. Yeah, I agree with you. The first one, the second one was nice, but it wasn't like I didn't feel what I felt with the second one. Toy Story 3 ended perfectly. Like it ended, it was kind of like saying it's time to put your childhood away, because for me, the first Toy Story came out, I think when I was, I'll just say when I was young. I don't remember the exact year. I might have been in elementary school still. I'll touch on Frozen 2 in just a moment. We still in level 2. We're still in level 2. How many... The excitement is a boss... No, not a boss fight. Huh. Okay, that works. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, Toy Story 2 ended in such a way that it was kind of like they were saying, hey, you know, it's time to put your childhood away. Dude, I breezed through that stage. That was awesome. You know, you basically you're putting your childhood away because Andy's grown up. We grew up with Andy. And then now they're like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me how now it's kind of like, oh, they just got thrown away, and look, they're being annoyed by Key and Peele. And I have no problems with Key and Peele. I honestly think that, I think it's, is it Peele that has done like the movie Get Out? And he's doing another movie that I can't remember the name of. Essentially about, like, doppelgangers of a family who are on vacation. You know, so I have no problem with them. As I say that, I think that they're both... But it's just kind of... It's almost as if they are... I'm trying to put my finger on it. It's a cash cow at this point. And it honestly makes me fear them ruining some of the stories of some of the other movies if they think they could really make money off of it. Which I don't have to worry, because I don't think they're going to try anything on WALL-E, which makes me happy. Because WALL-E, if you don't know, is my favorite Pixar movie. Actually, I have a Let's Play of WALL-E up here. But I'm just afraid that the way they're doing a lot of these movies, it's just... I don't know. It's just a big fear of mine. That, it's just going to turn into how much profit can we make, says the guy that plays licensed games, which were basically things made for profit. Yeah, I understand. I'm playing part of the advertisement for a movie. Alright, now as far as Frozen 2, my thoughts on Frozen 2 are this. Frozen 2 looks like Disney is trying to make a children's Lord of the Rings movie. And I don't know how I feel about that. That is honestly what the trailer made me think of, was Lord of the Rings. At least licensed games haven't been that bad. Oh, Draven. Draven. I agree with you to a degree. Or you mean the licensed games for the Disney games? Because that's a whole different thing, because my argument there is yes and no. I didn't play it on stream. I probably will find the time to do so sometime in the future. But I recently played through Up for the PS2. Had to mute. What did I miss? Nothing major. I did say my thoughts on Frozen 2, and I said it looked a whole lot like Lord of the Rings with Disney characters. I actually hated, and I don't feel bad about using the word hate, I hated the first Frozen movie. I thought it was overrated. And again, this is all personal opinion. I'm excited for the Airbender. The only Bender I care about is Bender Bending Unit Rodriguez. I think is his name. No, Bender Rodriguez Bending Unit, I think is his name. Sees Mirage leaving the secret passage to the control room, quickly rushes into the closing passage, jumps clear just as it closes, makes his way into the control room, and password. Frozone. Kingdom Hearts is pretty good in the game. Alright. I get a chance to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 real quick. And boy, do I have something to say. I loved Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Don't get me wrong. I thought Kingdom Hearts 2 was a great game. It's something I definitely want to watch, again. Watch again, play again. I get to play as Helen now. My big issue with Kingdom Hearts 3, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm going to have to call it quits here in a few minutes. Intruder alert. You know what? Let's try to finish level 2. Well, I tell you what. I'm leaving spoilers. I'm not going to... Alright, define what you mean by spoilers. I'm going to give you... Okay, I'm not going to tell you anything about the story. Because the story is so convoluted, it doesn't matter anyway. Seriously. I'm going through this and I'm like, maybe I needed to have played Dream Drop Distance in order to know about Kingdom Hearts 3 and to have a better understanding of it. I thought the way this was set up that this was... I'm seeing a bunch of life here and it makes me nervous. I'm beginning for a long time, so I expect people to say spoiler. Although, I'm going to do my best to be spoiler-free. Here are my thoughts about it so far. First of all, I hate the wooden acting. Even characters from their basic movies sound extraordinarily wooden, like they're not putting any excitement into their statements. Even when they're excited, it's just kind of like, Mickey, we must destroy things. The only two characters so far that have put any life into their characters is the guy who played Vizzini in The Princess Bride. You know, he was also Rex the Dinosaur. I think it was Sean something. I can't think of his name. And I like Olaf from Frozen. And there's probably another character that I'm thinking about right now, but I'm not thinking about. But those are the only two that I hear their voices and I go, Kingdom Hearts 3 son gives me Kingdom Hearts 3. it just wouldn't, and the acting, and it's just not good. And so it looks like we're about to join the family of the Incredibles. But, yeah, I'm not reading this at the moment, but I'm skipping through it and trying to give enough time to read. So, we have hit level 3. We are finally in level 3, especially when it's $79.99 Canadian. Good gravy. That's nuts, guys. I mean, honestly, nuts right there. That's how much that is. Wow. I'm pausing here just for a moment. I'm gonna take me a sip of coffee here. Wait for it to get cheaper. I'm dead serious. Awesome. Oh, so I'm ignoring. I'm trying to avoid large obstacles. So I'm gonna hang out here in the back so I get time to dodge things. That just sounds smart. I will say the storyline is convoluted, and part of it is I guess I should have played Dream Drop Distance. But from what I've read and heard, Dream Drop Distance was such a terrible game to the point that that I don't even know if it's worth it. And Jay did tell me essentially the story of Dream Drop Distance, which I appreciated. And I'll look at the screen in just a moment to see the chat. I just want to make sure that I'm... Oh, I can jump. I didn't know that I could jump. That's great to know now. I'm kind of reminded at the moment of Spy Muppets, where you play as Kermit, and you're fighting, you're dodging these lobster. So I have literally no clue of what's going on in the game at the moment. So Jay, you're not going to get any spoilers from me. Now, whereas, and I'm not going to tell what happened in any of the worlds because I don't want to. I don't want to accidentally spoil anything. But this, in the first two Kingdom Hearts games, the stories that went along with each world was neat and was fun, and it made me feel like, hey, this is something awesome, and I'm feeling like I'm being immersed in this story. I have not felt like I've been immersed in a story in Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, and I've done some of my favorite franchises. Like everybody knows at least one or two of the worlds. Okay, if you've been keeping up with the game to a small extent. You've got Toy Story, you've got Frozen. The stories are just boring. And I've honestly decided to take a break on playing because the fact I don't seem slapped together. I just feel like there wasn't as much effort put into this game as there was the others. Alright, so we're still on the island, I'm thinking, as Helen. Okay, press A and B, the direction to stretch. Stretch, grab enemies, objects, or weapons. So now I can grab people. I didn't even know there were... Oh. What's that? I'm doing what it told me to do. I'm pressing up in the direction I'm wanting to stretch. Oh, I did not press the button it was a... My bad. I completely did not press the right button. But I do want to grab that extra life. So, I've got to say, right now, the game is... I feel disappointed in it. And I even got the deluxe edition, which that disappointed me, because it's like, well, you get this book, and... Good night, I'm missing this again. You get this book, and you get this, and you get that, and you get the other, and I'm like, hey, this sounds really cool. You get this neat pin. And, yeah, it's a really cool game. You should get it. Okay, I cannot run with her, so that's going to be interesting. So I just have to move slowly to avoid getting hit. So I'm taking a break on it at the moment, and as far as what I'm playing in my own time, right now is Spider-Man. And I've already seen like one or two little glitches in Spider-Man so far. It's been kind of funny to me. I did post one of them on the channel, and although it may not be PC and they lost data. So hopefully that has been spoiler-free, Jay. Those are just my basic thoughts on the game, and I know, which, you know, I feel like I'm in good company here as far as people that are, when I say allowed, I feel like I can express my opinion to the people that are here without like, you just feel that way because you're dumb. Well, that's beside the point. I may be dumb, but I at least have the ability to form my own opinion on things, and I just don't like the game. But I know that there are some individuals, and I don't want to call them fanboys, that's not fair, but I know there's some individuals who would hear that, and they would say, well, you only feel that way because, and they would give any number of reasons, and we got guy with a shield. And this is why they gave me extra lives, because I'm going to be dying. I want to grab to the side. Okay, I can throw them. That's at least something. But, I mean, that's just my opinion on this. You're dumb, you're toast. Yeah, I mean, we are entitled to our opinion on video games. Well, we're entitled to our opinion on any number of things. But, personally speaking, I just was not all that impressed with the game. Now, are there people who may be listening to this, or may one day listen to this, who like it? Yeah. Do they have that right? Yeah. But I'm not one of them. And I'm not going to be one of them. Am I about to get hit by a trolley? Alright, so once you get the hang of Helen, she's not that bad. So, I mean, and it's one of those things, like, if I say something regarding a video game, and if you guys disagree with me, feel free to say, hey, Moo, I understand what you're saying, but I disagree with you. Here's what I'm thinking about this game. And maybe I dislike something and you like it. Hey, tell me the reason why you like it. You know, I guarantee you probably have a number of good points that are relevant. Oh, look, we have a new enemy type. It's purple. I'm kind of on the fence about this game at the moment. Your opinion sucks, I'm unsubbing. Jay, real quick before you unsub, I have a quick question to ask. Have you ever seen the movie Tombstone? It's very relevant to what I'm going to say to you. Seriously, yeah, I get that. A lot of voice actors, it was like, that's not him. Yeah, just like there was no effort, no feeling put into it, and I walked right into that. Walked right into that, too. Okay, the reason why is because there's a scene where Tombstone is like the story of Wyatt Earp and, you know, and whatnot. It's a Western, but it's a really good Western. I would say if, you know, you got some hours to kill, because it's like a 2-3 hour movie. But I think it's really good. I'm not a fan of Westerns at all. Okay, am I about to get hit? No. There's a scene where 0% so far, as expected. Especially what is Tom Hanks buzz with him, and quite jarring. Yeah, Mike Wazowski did a good job. I was curious as to whether or not Woody's, because in the video games, Woody is usually voiced by Tom Hanks' brother, if I remember correctly. But that didn't even sound like Tom Hanks' brother, which was kind of aggravating to me. So, that's, yeah, a lot of that stuff is, like I said, it's just not good to me. That's just one man's opinion. I'm entitled to that opinion. I am going to take that opinion, and I'm going to use it, but if someone here likes it, more power to you. Break the box open, get that, and I get health, because I need health. Voice credits. It is his brother in this one too, but I think you're right. He doesn't sound like Tom Hanks' brother, and that to me, like you said, that's kind of a jarring thing. And of course, the lesser-known actors reprise their roles. Like again, the voice of Rex is Rex, which I liked. John Ratzenberg. The guy that plays Ham the Pig is the regular voice in that. That would be the one that I really think put some effort into it too, is the voice of Ham. Of course, he does a voice in every Pixar movie. He's kind of like the Stan Lee of Pixar movies. John Ratzenberger, I think, is his name. Box requires 7 minutes to open. 55 Metacritic is too good on this mess. That aren't main voice games or other things. That aren't main series. It's an already stretched gameplay somehow. I have not beaten Kingdom Hearts 3. I have taken a break on it. I just couldn't. I'm just taking a break on it right now. I think you can only get up to 7 lives because I've been grabbing other extra life things. And it's not been going up any. So that's kind of weird to me. I was hoping it'd at least go up to 9, but nothing so far. Ran into that during the video. Still better than the first 2 Kim Possible games, though. I have not ordered them. It is on my things that I'm going to get one day list. I actually looked up the prices for the Kim Possible PS2 game, and it's like 18 bucks. Guy's gun just shot peanuts. Yes, it did. And I saw that, and I'm like, like 20 bucks for a PS2 game. Either that thing is really rare, or it's really good. Or it's both. Can I throw that? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Throwing those, just toss them to the ground. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know what about PS2 games. The prices seem quite high lately. And I'm wondering if it's because of the fact that, especially as of late, that dude just jumped straight into the wall for some reason. Retro gaming has been kind of the big buzz lately. And, you know, you got to get your retro games in. We got the big guys. And what bothers me is it doesn't really take away these guys' energy to throw them. You'd think getting lobbed across a room would do some damage, but no. Oh man, look at me use swords and things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's absolutely correct. It's not that I thought Soy Bomb was wrong. I just wanted to see myself. I didn't notice that until he pointed it out, but yeah, that's... wow. I really want to know what those Incredibles tokens does. That's still bothering me. One of my friends found his own game cube in his parents' basement. He went to buy Iron Cross and place. Yeah, especially when you have games like that. Used games today are... ooh. Especially if it's a great title. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm grateful. My wife was able to find Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the... Uh-oh. 90 bucks. Good grief. What's the, oh great, we gotta run. So we're doing another one of those dodge type things. Oh, we're playing as Violet. Press B to protect your force shield. R to go invisible. Oh, good night. This is not going... This is not going well whatsoever. I found my least favorite character in this game. Like, if this is what you're going to do, don't make it incredibly, get it? Yep, I'm gonna get hit. I want this stage to end. Oh, Dragon's Quest. And she's gone. Oh, joy of joys. This is... it's like the drain of all hope and fun is like draining out of my face with this one. Because it doesn't even knock the guns out of their hands. And when she goes invisible, it's so quick that her specialty meter goes down. Am I just supposed to run from these guys? Is that all I'm doing here? Is just running for dear life? Is that seriously all I need to be doing? Oh, that was all I needed to do was just run. I thought I was supposed to defeat a bunch of enemies. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 1:18. I tell you what, I'm going to write down this password. And I'm going to call this a stream. I've been streaming for a little bit, for about a little over 3 hours. And spin up Dungeon Crawler, PS1 Classic on PSN either, surprisingly. This is a stream. Yes, it is a stream. It has been the stream. And so I'm going to write down this, and we're going to get back to The Incredibles soon enough. I appreciate it. I will have a good rest of my birthday. What I'll probably do is I'm going to try to finish this out Tuesday. If nothing happens, since Tuesday is our we play not so great games and we play licensed games type deal, we'll finish The Incredibles Tuesday, okay? At any rate, I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll talk to you later. And thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye, guys.